morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me again. This is another day of the Zen in 10, and we are going to be doing starting off in standing series today. So we're going to start off in what's called mountain pose. This is when we have our big toes together and our heels slightly apart, okay? Just a couple of inches apart, okay? So now if you stand like that, toes together, heels slightly apart, you can lift up your toes, lift them all up. You can have a look, see my toes are lifting up, spread them wide, and then gently put them down on the mat. In yoga, we really want to concentrate on getting a firm base, okay? It's really hard in Zen and 10, but to try and teach you as much as I can, but I'm going to, because this is yoga's passionate. I'm passionate about yoga, and I want the best for my students. You want to feel a good grounding in your feet. You want to make sure that you've got your calves engaged, your thighs engaged, belly pulled to spine, glutes engaged, and you can feel your muscles all the way up, just being engaged, all right? So you want to work on that. Lift the shoulders up, take the shoulder blades down your spine, hands facing forward. You can leave your fingers open, and this is a good strong mountain with a good strong base. And so you can inhale through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. We'll do a few more of those, eyes open or closed, whichever is going to work better for you. I love working a lot of the time with my eyes closed, because then I feel that I'm really getting into myself. So, but anyway, inhale, 2 more. You can bring your hands to your hips, and we're just going to start with gentle neck rolls from one side of the neck to the other. Drop your head and your ear to your shoulder, one side. Change chest and to the other side. And then we'll start with some arm rotations, getting a nice stretch in the arms. One way, then we take it back the other way. There's no rush in yoga. Do things slowly and at your own pace. We're going to take our hands up overhead. You can clasp your fingers, have your pinky fingers extended out, thumbs clasped over the one side. I'll just show you like this, so you can see what I'm doing. Extend your arms up, pull out of your waist, belly to spine, and then we'll go over to one side. And you want to look up. Inhale back to center, take it to the other side, look up. Back to center, to the other side. And last one. We'll go into a chair pose. So we're going to take our arms up. I'll just turn sideways so you can see me. And then sit down as if you're sitting into a chair. Make sure that your knees do not go over your toes. And you can push your butt out. Engage the belly. You want to have the belly to the spine and into a nice, strong chair pose. If you want to challenge yourself, and let's do that, extend your arms out and come up off of your heels. Lift your heels up a little bit, and you're going to be engaging your calf muscles really hard here. Whoa! And take it right up. Don't compromise your chair, and then release down. And we'll straighten that and come out of that. We'll go into a warrior one now. So I'm just going to step my left foot forward, have my back foot at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, and then you can bend into your front knee. Again, make sure that the knee, sorry, let me go back a little bit. Make sure the knee does not go over the ankle. Breathe into your warrior, your arms extended. You can feel the power that is in this pose. Belly to spine, and engage your arms so that you can actually feel the energy working through you. And then let's come back to center. So I'm back at my center position. I'll turn sideways again. Inhale, arms up, and step the right foot forward. Left foot, you just make the adjustments you need. You can have your feet about hip width apart at least. If you want to go have a stronger base, make sure whatever you're doing, you're always having a strong base. You can have your hands on your hips to get your base going. Make sure knee is not over ankle. Hands to your hips if you're feeling comfortable about that. Then extend your arms up. And feel the strength and the energy working through you. Inhale and then take it back to center. We'll come back into our strong mountain. We'll try a tree pose. Now tree pose, we can start off with our hands on our hips, and tree pose can be here, just right here. You're going to take your foot and push it against your ankle. If you feel more confident, you can bring your foot up your leg to your calf. Please, this is so important. Never ever push into your knee, because that is going to cause problems. Never into your knee. So you want to have your foot either on your calf or into your thigh. The reason why yoga is called a practice is because some days it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's just called practice because we're all practicing together. Okay, so you've got your foot to your inner thigh. When you're more comfortable, you can bring your hands to your heart. But if this is where you're at, this is where you stay, and you know what? You're still doing a tree pose, you're still getting the benefits of it. You can grow your tree when you're ready. Let's take it back to center, wiggle out the hips, and again, let's start with our hands on our hips, foot to the ankle, or to the calf, or to the inner thigh. Now, if you need to hold on to the wall to get this going, or hold on to a chair, even just if you're having to hold on to a chair to get it onto your ankle, you go for it. It's your practice. You do what you need to do to look after yourself, okay? So hands on the hips, take it to your heart when you're ready, and then grow your tree as you're ready. And you're a beautiful tree, and remember that. Beautiful body, beautiful tree, beautiful soul. Don't forget to engage your belly. Pull your belly button to your spine. Let's take our hands back to our heart center and back to a mountain. Let's push that out of the way. All right, we're going to take it down onto the floor now. And we're going to go into a spinal twist. I love finishing off in spinal twists. So again, arms out at a T and drop your knees over to the right hand side. Bring it back to center. Bring your knees back to center, sorry. Drop them over to the left hand side. Look over the opposite shoulder if you like. Back to center. And we'll go into Shabasana. You want to lay flat out on the floor. Give yourself a few minutes here if you can, just so that you can allow everything to integrate into your body. This short time you took for yourself. And close your eyes and just relax. Feel yourself fully loved and supported by the earth. Thank you so much for joining me for another Zen in 10. Namaste.